Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be using Dealertool to adjust the throttle balances on a 2014 Triumph Speed Triple. There is a previous video on the channel about checking the throttle balances on a 2016 Triumph Speed Triple. Now that one didn't need adjusting and this one does. It is very similar but slightly different. I'll put a link up at the top of the screen. This is the first time that this bike has had Dealertool used on it, so I need to input all the data, the ECU key, etc. I'll pop a link at the top of the screen for removing the airbox. Remember, when you take the airbox off, you will need to reconnect sensors and the immobiliser, otherwise the bike won't run. So before checking the throttle balances, I'm just going to check for error codes. I'm also going to do this at the end. The bike has already been warmed up. We can see that cylinder number 1 is out of adjustment, and it does say at the bottom to adjust. So the measurements are taken in kps, which I think stands for kilopascals. It's a pressure measurement, I believe. And remember, it doesn't matter what these numbers are, they just need to match. So here are the adjuster screws, and I've got the screwdriver stuck in number 1. There's number 1 I need to adjust. It's slightly different on the 2016 Speed Triple, where they're at the other side and a little bit lower down. So we now need to adjust number 1 until it matches number 2 and number 3. As I'm adjusting number 1, you can sometimes hear the air pressure changing ever so slightly. And it is suggested that you give the throttle a little blip after each adjustment and let it resettle itself. So despite a lot of adjustment to number 1 cylinder, I can't quite get it to match the other ones. Now the easiest thing is to get one cylinder to match the other 2, but it isn't working here, so I'm going to now try to adjust number 3 and number 2 to match number 1. There we go, so after a little bit of fiddling about, we got all the pressures to match each other. And it's telling us at the bottom of the screen that it's balanced. So just check your fault codes once more. And please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.